This is Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. Abuja is growing at a rapid pace. There has been a huge influx of people into the city in recent years. People throughout Nigeria as well as from foreign countries have come looking for jobs and new opportunities. As a result, the demand for infrastructure services, adequate housing and commercial space is strong. A consequence of this rapid development is the many squatter settlements on the edges of the Federal Capital Territory. These shanty towns sit in the shadows of the wealthier inner city part of Abuja. Places such as Nyanya, Sauka and Karo fit this squatter settlement description. Informal settlements closer to more central areas are often targeted for demolition for either being sited on unapproved land or not conforming to Abuja Master Plan. Abuja sits within the wider Abuja Municipal Area Council (AMAC). The FCC was originally being developed in 4 phases, however, a 5th was later added, land for which was obtained from AMAC. These 5 phases cover a total distance of about 1,000 square kilometers. Within each phase, there are districts, and within each district there are neighborhoods. Each district has land allocated for residential, commercial, educational and recreational uses. In recent times, before the current administration assumed office, the Federal Capital Territory was faced with a lot of challenges of abandoned projects. The current administration took it upon themselves to transform the Abuja metropolitan city into a smart city. According to them, it will be achieved through the establishment of an effective service-oriented administration that will respond to the needs of all residents and other stakeholders. The government also noted that Abuja had witnessed foundation laying ceremonies of several structures worth billions, only to be abandoned midway or at advanced stages. The government also particularly pointed out that some of the contracts were awarded in 2007, some in 2011, while others were awarded between 2015 and 2017, but all abandoned. To turn the tides, the government summoned all the contractors handling different projects in the Federal Capital Territory to a meeting to know what the problem was and how to get back to site. Most of the contractors noted that their problems were due to funding. However, the government actually was serious about revamping the Abuja city, and so it actually provided funds for the project, which eventually led to the contractors returning to site. The government also went ahead to introduce new innovations and enforce the payment of outstanding ground rent and other taxes in the Federal Capital Territory, a decision that increased the territory's revenue generation significantly. Months later, the government actually announced completion of some major projects in the city, including roads and bridges. One of the completed projects is the construction of the official residence of the Vice President, which was awarded in 2010 but abandoned. Another project was the rehabilitation of the Abuja Rail Mass Transit system, now ready for commercial operations, access roads to the train stations and parking lots. Also completed was the extension of the Inner Southern Expressway (IX) from the Outer Southern Expressway to the Southern Parkway, made up of 3.8 kilometers length of 10 lanes expressway. The Inner South Expressway enables east-west movement of the southern flank of the city, linking Abuja-Kefi Highway. The full-scope development of the Outer Southern Expressway from Villa Roundabout to Ring Road 1 junction, including 4 interchanges, were also completed. The Outer South Expressway is the primary road bounding the Federal Capital City on the southern flank, connecting the city with the Kaduna-Abuja-Lokoja Federal Highway. The project, being developed in phases, involves full-scope development of about 6.7 kilometers of 10 lanes of the expressway from Villa Roundabout to Apo Roundabout. The construction of the Southern Parkway from the Christian Center to Ring Road 1 was equally completed. The project consisted of the construction of 5.4 kilometers length of road, made up of 2 main carriageways of 4 lanes each and 2 service carriageways of 2 lanes each, making a total of 12 lanes. It also includes the construction of 4 interchanges with 8 bridges in addition to other facilities. The Southern Parkway traverses the city center, linking the outer fringes and inner portions of the city expressway. Also completed was the B6 or Constitution Avenue, B12 Independence Avenue roads in central areas spanning from the Circle Road in the 3-arm zone to the National Stadium and linking the central area with the Airport Expressway. The government also completed the interchange bridge linking Wuye-Wuse district under the provision of the Wuye District Infrastructure project. The full-scope development of the actual road N20 from Northern Parkway or Shehu Musa Yaradua Expressway to Outer Northern Expressway or Muritala Mohammed Expressway was also partly completed. The project involved the development of about 5.6 kilometers of roads with interchanges at Kubwa and Shehu Musa Yaradua Expressways, made up of 2 main carriageways of 3 lanes each, making a total of 6 lanes. It also includes the construction of 2 interchanges with 4 bridges in addition to other facilities. The first phase of the road project, from Muritala Mohammed Expressway to Atra Road N11 or Ahmadu Bello Way, covering 3.1 kilometers, was completed and opened to traffic, while work was ongoing on the interchanges. Another milestone of the current administration was the completion of the provision of engineering infrastructure at Gozape District Lot 2. The project consisted of the development of 30.8 kilometers roads, 33 kilometers underground stormwater drainage, and 53 underground foul drainages. It also provided a 33.5 kilometers portable water supply network, 22 box culverts, 1 electrical power substation, and 80 compact unit transformers. Also provided was a 163 kilometers electrical cable network, 50 kilometers telecommunication duct, and construction of 1 fully equipped mini sewage treatment plant. The current administration also completed the rehabilitation and resurfacing of existing roads, Atra road corridors in the institution and research district. The project provided access roads to some institutions and government agencies such as the Institute for Human Virology, Federal Medical Center, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, National Open University of Nigeria, Body of Benchers, and some private institutions like Bayes University. Other completed project includes the construction of 11 kilometers access road from the Airport Expressway to Kuje Township. Some of the ongoing project includes the rehabilitation and resurfacing of 366 roads in Wuse, Garki, Asokoro, and Maitama district covering 117 kilometers. Also ongoing are the rehabilitation of District Hospital, Gwarimpa, Cottage Hospital, Kogwalada, and District Hospital, Utako, provision of access roads to Kabusa Garden Estate, and Greater Abuja Water Supply Project. The government went ahead to note that the road project, when completed, would position Abuja to compete with any city in the world in terms of road networks. The government, according to its representatives, also noted that similar attentions were accorded to satellite towns and rural communities in terms of road infrastructure in the Abuja metropolis. Although many stakeholders believe that while due attention is being given to infrastructural development in the Federal Capital Territory, a similar gesture should be extended to human capital development and poverty reduction. This will ensure a dual development of the city and the human capital needed for sustainable and inclusive growth and development of the Federal Capital Territory.